Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX. In the last one, we completed the seafloor... Actually, I kind of forgot the name of the dungeon, but we fought off with Kyogre in the last one. And what a fun time that was. And in this one, we're actually going to be heading into the next post-game dungeon, also known as the Buried Relic. So in order to do this, we actually have to talk to Shiftry here, so we're going to actually start on this now.
What's that? Where's the Buried Relic? The Buried Relic is deep in the jungle to the southeast. Are you dreaming about the treasures too? Me too. Best of luck, compadre.
Leaving aside the disturbing fact that Shiftry called them compadres, Spooks' team gained access to the Buried Relic. Okay, so when I did research on this dungeon, like I said I was going to do in the last one, also, as you can see, we're kind of evolved as well. I had to do some training as well, that's something I said at the end of the episode as well. So we trained up to at least level 45. Sadly, I couldn't get Maggie to that amount in the time that I wanted to go into this dungeon, because when I'm actually recording this is the last one I can do for a little bit for my actual self. You guys will get an episode tomorrow, obviously, but for me, at this exact time, this is going to be the last one I could do for at least a week. So, with that all said, as a based off of my research, I found out a couple things that we should be worried about this dungeon. There's going to be 3 boss fights, and if it is based on the original dungeon, it's going to be 99 floors. And, oh yeah, I unlocked the unknown relic for getting the... I forgot what dungeon I bought. I also got another dungeon unlocked for grabbing a mission on the request board from a Smeargle, and it gave me the Howling Forest. Not sure what kind of dungeon that is. And also apparently shiny Dittos can spawn on this dungeon, which is kind of cool. Okay, so... the Buried Relic, and it is in fact 99 floors. And I was right, you were originally allowed to bring 4 teammates into dungeons. So they actually did change that mechanic. So, let's actually get into the Buried Relic. I don't know if there's going to be any kind of save spots anywhere, but I did pack my bag pretty heavily. I'm going to hope that I have everything I need for this dungeon. I probably don't, but we should be at least decently leveled. And I also gave ourselves some new moves by going into the Gulpin Link shop and actually buying some new moves. So I bought Water Pulse and Earth Power for Spooky Boy. I bought Energy... Actually, I relearned Energy Ball, which I didn't have to spend anything for. And I also put Discharge and Zap Cannon on Maggie. So we should do some decent damage now. Not the most damage that we could be doing. I don't know how strong this dungeon is going to be, so I prepared heavily just in case. What the? There's an item in the wall. How do I get that? Oh, okay. I'm guessing I can't get that item. Also, it looks like things aren't that dangerous here. As what it looks like, it's lower level Pokemon, because that Wynot used Endure and it only had 66 health, because more than likely it only had 1 health left. Also, we should be able to hit this thing down the hallway. Let's see if we can. 74 damage, it's a Whismur. I'm going to turn around and see if it forces me to use an attack. Okay, it still attacks, even though I don't really want to attack it. Ooh, what I just almost step on? The sticky trap. We do not need to be stepping on those. Okay, so this is our first shop on this dungeon. Oh, there's an evolutionary crystal here. Too bad I don't have any money. Too bad indeed. Efficient bandana. Inviting orb. Don't have enough money for anything on this floor, but let's see what kind of... He's using counter. I'm gonna... Wait, I can't move? Can he counter special attacks? He can't counter special attacks. Eat that, why not? Okay. There's another item in the wall. What is with that? Okay. This dungeon's weird. This dungeon's weird indeed. I've never seen that before, and I don't know what I have to do in order to get that. Okay then, not sure how to, think about that, and I accidentally used my earth power on accident. I did not want to do that, but that's what you get for changing your movesets up, and forgetting that you changed it in a different way. There's another item doing that. That's odd. Huh, I wonder if there's a reason for that. Really do. I really do, in fact. We're gonna do waterfall instead, since we don't have tackle anymore. I got rid of tackle for, earth power, which actually attacks the entire floor. Or technically the entire floor. Not actually, but it attacks the entire room that you're in, which is actually pretty helpful. And also I'm gonna just rush through these floors, because if we end up running into 99 floors, because it's all based on spawn rates, and if we can actually get the Pokemon we're coming here for. Still running into weird spots in the walls. That is weird. I hope we figure out what that is. Maybe you have to have a ghost type to get it? That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it's probably something to do with a ghost type, because ghost types can actually go into the walls. So I'm hoping that's probably the case. I don't have a ghost type on me, so we can't actually check that theory. I also don't know what that was. That was a Pokey. And there's another Whismer. There's a lot of Whismers here. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised how non-dangerous this apple trap. My tiny reviver seed had turned into a giant apple. Well, honestly, it's not the worst case scenario, if I'm gonna be honest, but it could be worse. There's a monster house on this floor. We can tell by the bunch of items on the top right. You should be able to see that. Yeah, you can. You can see a little bit underneath my camera, so. There's Rattatatas here as well. Really? Okay. Rattatatas. I'm so used to seeing like third evolutions. What's happening here? Honestly, what's going on here? And thankfully that Geodude didn't have match-op spawns here too. Weird. Very, very weird. And thankfully the stairs didn't spawn inside the monster house. It's starting to spawn monster houses more commonly now. We're gonna have to be very careful. Also, hopefully we can get a match-op from this dungeon, because this is the first time I've ran into one, because that is actually a starter. And I'm pretty sure this is the first dungeon he actually spawns on. Also, what's following us? Only a Geodude. Okay. For a second, I thought that was something much worse. Also, Electrike. Or not Electrike, Elkid. Oops. I mix up their names a lot. Hopefully we don't have to go into the monster house for what we want, but it does in fact look like it's gonna be where the stairs are on this floor. Oh, thank you for apples being a spawnable item on this dungeon, because we found that with the last dungeon that apples actually don't spawn whatsoever, and I actually almost starved to death. Also, I found out, good thing I have a new ability on my Sceptile, or Kraken as we can say, because I actually gained a new ability called Evasive Rhythm, and I changed it out for instead of the move XP boost. So what happens is every time we get hit, we're actually going to gain a evasiveness point. And if we get hit by rollout, we'll actually gain multiple evasiveness points. And that is a Squirtle over there. Is it worth it? Honestly, I think it is, but I don't have any regular apples. Ah, shoot. Do I really want to go for it? I can get a Squirtle later. You know what? We'll wait on that. Sorry, Squirtle. We're leaving without you, buddy. But at least we know we can get recruited units on this dungeon. That is definitely a good thing. Also, I'm really loving the XP specs. They definitely are a lifesaver. What's sleeping over here? Hoothoot. I'm gonna leave that alone. Porygon. Hello, Porygon. Ow. Okay, you do like 0 damage. Good. Honestly, good. but I'm going to turn into Sceptile, and I'm going to hit you with an energy ball, because I do not like you hitting me. So that could have been worse. Honestly, that could have been worse. Thankfully, Maggie has Sturdy, and thankfully, I'm not going to one-shot Kraken anytime soon with a ground-type move. That could have been definitely worse. Definitely could have been worse. And hopefully we can one-shot that Hoot Hoot. But I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. We're going to definitely get right up close and personal into its face, and we're going to give it a Zap Cannon, hopefully it hits. Definitely some good damage, and there's a Machop coming this way. We should probably turn right around and not let Kraken get hit in the face with any kind of damage. A pretty box. Don't think I have any items for that, honestly. We're going to check real quick. See if there's anything special. I'm not getting rid of my scope lens. Well, we're going to leave that box here. Let's see here. Well, definitely not going upwards since there is nothing up there. So far, no stairs. We're going to be careful, though. We definitely want to be careful. I also found out something I did not know. Because originally, I was used to the fact that if you swapped into a different Pokemon, your belly would still go down for your starting one. And actually, you can turn into a different Pokemon and not lose belly. So, actually, technically, we have 300 belly to work with, normally. So I actually did not have to worry about running out of hunger as much as I did. But, just in case, I'm going to bring it anyways. Charge Beam, I don't think we need that because I can learn that normally with Maggie. So we're just going to leave that on the floor. Another Pokemon Trap. It's a Pokemon Trap. If a Pokemon steps on this trap, nearby items on the ground will transform into enemy Pokemon. And thankfully thankfully that messed up, and we didn't actually have to deal with that. And I did not want to waste an Earth Power. Oops. I just wanted to waste a turn. Okay. So far, so good. It does not seem like this dungeon was going to be as bad as I was thinking it was going to be, honestly. It definitely could have been worse. And also, we're going to take advantage of these Geo-Pebbles on the ground. We're going to actually toss these at this Machop for some free damage. So it looks like things on this floor only get about 90 health, but it could get worse the farther you get in. That's what I'm going to say. Because it honestly feels like that kind of a dungeon. Since we're only getting 156 XP, and that's with a boost. And jeez, so honestly, this is probably an easy dungeon to get through. We're almost to our first boss already in this dungeon. The only thing about this dungeon is it's huge. That is the only problem about it. And I still want to know what is those things in the walls. There's got to be something about it. And I keep forgetting that Earth Power is going to go off no matter what I do. Okay. We need to figure out something we can do so we don't waste Earth Powers when we don't need to. So far, there's nothing I can do, though. So far, it's safe. Safe to walk around. I'm just going to drink this max elixir just so I can have water pulse back. Because that was what I was using for any kind of long range. Just so I don't have to waste anything. We can probably hit whatever is down this hallway. Yeah, we can. So we're just going to go for a free knockout. So it was an Elekid. Okay, Elekids aren't bad. Definitely Grudge Trap. It's a Grudge Trap. If you step on an enemy Pokemon on the floor, will have a grudge and come after you. When you use a move on an enemy that has a grudge, that move's PP will go to 0. Okay. Well, we can probably do Earth Power. I'm going to try this. Well, it did, in fact, give me a grudge for that. So it's going to give me 3 of them. Wow, that's kind of messed up. Oh, he can get rid of multiple attacks with that grudge. Oh, that's great. I'm going to do Sludge Wave. I'd rather use my Sludge Wave than lose out on my waterfalls. And, geez, that's very devastating. Okay, that's the first time I've ran into that, and I did not even know that was a thing. Jeez, okay. Good thing I brought Max Ethers, just in case if something happened like that. I didn't know that was going to happen in general, because I wasn't preparing for a grudge-like Pokemon to be on the dungeon. Also, we get our little friend to help us out. Okay, you can come with us, Hoot Hoot. I'm not going to revive you if you go down, but you can come with me. I definitely will take a free ally. Free allies are nice, because I don't have to use max elixirs or ethers on you, because you'll attack on your own. And why did I attack that way? I tried to attack downwards. That was weird. It's a Geodude. And he had Sturdy, and we double hit him because of our free ability that they give us. Where's the... Oh, the stairs is in the middle somewhere. Okay, it's another Geodude and its friend, whatever's down there. Sadly, that didn't hit because it wasn't close enough. And it was another Geodude. It was literally 2 Geodudes, so it literally was Geodude and his friend. Okay, you're Psychic type now. Not very scared of that, honestly. Signal beams aren't... Never mind. Signal beams are annoying. I didn't expect you to actually get a confusion off, because our Maggie doesn't actually get confusions that often. So I kind of didn't expect you to do that. Bide. You won't survive long enough to use that, so I'm just gonna go and knock you out. Hope you don't mind about that, honestly. And we're gonna try and get out of this room before anything starts making its way towards me. Oh, another invitation room. Sadly, I don't have an invitation on me because I didn't expect to run into one. But it's fine. And thankfully we have discharge, so we can get rid of anything that decides to randomly enter the room with us. Sadly, we used our earth power, though, in order to get rid of a grudge. I was hoping to get rid of all 3 of them, honestly, is what I was trying to do with the earth power. And it did not go well at all. Sadly, it messed up and missed 2 of them. And they kind of got away with getting rid of my earth power early. I'll be able to get it later. And thankfully, Maggie has an attack that can deal with anything that I might have to worry about. And when it comes to monster houses, we'll just swap into Maggie for the time being. Another thing in the wall. Still no clue what it is. We'll probably figure out soon, hopefully. I really do want to know what that is. And if we have to bring a ghost type to this dungeon just to figure that out. Also, we're going to use this stay away wand real quick because it literally gave us one. So we're going to just wave this Pokemon right on out of here. See you later, Ghastly. No more of that. There's something coming this way. It's another, oh, the Ghastly we just petrified was thrown into this room. Lol. Don't know if he's going to start moving again, but we're just going to knock out this Meditite here. Oh, Meditite wants to join us. I actually don't have you, so join on up. Okay, we're going to slide you back into here, and we're going to actually slide by this, of course, my belly is, out. So we're going to eat one of these perfect apples and bring ourselves back to 150. Just because I want to still use, our boy here. Our boy in blue. Okay, so far so good. Honestly, this is an easy dungeon. I know it's going to get worse. The further you get into a dungeon, the worse it gets. So honestly, we know it's going to get worse. I'm going to say by the 3rd boss, it's going to be just complete chaos is what I'm going to say. Because after we get past the 3rd boss is when something special starts spawning. And I'm going to... Ooh, an apple. Can I have that? Can I drop something that I don't need for this? I would like to have this. I guess not. Okay, well, we're just gonna leave that on the floor then. I was kind of hoping we were out of, something, just so we could pick that up. And, of course, we weren't, so it's fine, though. We'll be able to stay alive and not die anytime soon, I would hope. Acupressure, that should raise... Oh, it didn't even raise your speed. I was kind of thinking that would, but it didn't. Okay, so... okay. For a second, I thought he was going to survive multiple hits because of his acupressure, but nope, he went down pretty quickly. Okay, hopefully... They really like their acupressure, don't they? Too bad I don't have any sure shot hits, and we knocked out that Meditite pretty easily, and we can bring another one with us. Okay, you can come with us, I guess. And we're going to make our way straight to the stairs. So far so good. I don't even have squat up anymore, so getting free things is definitely pretty nice. Definitely a pretty nice thing. There's a drowsy coming this way. This is the first one of these I've seen. What dungeon do you spawn? Is it just this dungeon, or are you just super rare? What is attacking us? A ghastly. You fine over there, guys? I'm gonna go over there just in case so we don't lose someone that easily, because I don't want to lose our free allies. Terrified. Okay, you need to signal beam. You can maybe save this Metatite. Okay, good. It's terrified though, so it's actually going to start running away from me for a little bit. I'm going to throw it in the middle so it's not forced to run away from us. Let's see here. Let's make our way slowly through here and make sure we're not running into something we don't need to be running into, and not waking up something we don't need to wake up. And somehow this Tyrogue actually survived 100 and something, I think it was 103 waterfall. I wasn't paying attention. All I know is it was 100 damage. So I'm actually kind of surprised it actually survived. Anything else special on this floor? Just pokey. I'm gonna just slide my way into the stairs. We do not need an Azurill. An Azurill won't save us, honestly. Okay, so we have one more floor until we're on the first boss of this dungeon. And we're not going to have a fun time because I don't know how much damage the boss is going to do because of us running into Kyogre and Kyogre almost wiping our entire team. So honestly, we're going to be finding out very harshly, probably. Also, that is a seed, and I don't know what that is, and I kind of want to find out now. Hopefully they can knock out whatever that... Never mind, the Tyrogue still has health. You got that, right? Okay, yeah, he's definitely dead. Let's see here, it's a tiny reviver seed. Good thing I checked that, honestly. Can I trade anything for this? Deluxe box. I don't really need the boxes. I'm gonna grab the Pokey as well, just because it's right next to me. Okay, so far so good. There's an Oranberry on the ground. Payback. He's getting ready to try and counter us. I have only physical moves, so I'm just going to walk around until that counter is gone, and then we're going to go for a waterfall. How do you like that? I'm going to just completely play around your counter. We're actually going to eat this Oranberry because it should increase my health. Yeah, it should. Good. 10 free health just for eating an Oranberry. Not bad. There's 3 things in this floor right now. 3 drowsies. Okay. Not the worst thing. We can definitely slide around it. Yeah, 35 damage, I'll survive. I'm just gonna run for it. Okay, first boss, we're ready for you. And there it is! It's actually all 3 of the Reggies! That's why I was gonna keep it a secret.
Eliminate intruder alert. Exterminate.
I did not expect the Reggies to actually talk, because they usually talk in, weird beeps and boops. Okay, so I don't know how much damage this thing's gonna do. It doesn't look like it has any kind of long range. It looks like it's forced to attack us at close range. It has bulldoze. We should be very careful about that. We're doing decent damage to it, so it looks like it's not going to be able to resist us too much. So it might not even be that high level, honestly. Status Sure Shot. The Pokemon's moves always hit. The status wears off after a while. I'm thinking, yep, that's entirely the Metatite that gets that. For a second, I thought that was the, nice juicy Regirock that was gonna have that, and thankfully it wasn't. And, because I would not like to be hit by a Sure Shot version of, I'm just gonna let that one Metatite go. I don't mind one going away. I'd like to keep one of them if we can. But if anything does go down, we're just gonna let it go down. I don't want to waste anything. Because we wasted a lot of Reviver Seeds in the Kyogre dungeon. And I don't want to do that again, honestly. I might move in front of this Metatite just so the Metatite doesn't go down. Because I already have a Hoo-Hoo, and down goes the Regirock. So this is going to be easy so far. It might get harder, though. Down goes the Regirock, though. And here's our first piece of this dungeon. Something fell from the Regirock's body. Is that a motor on the inside of that? What is that? Regirock was apparently guarding this item. The team sentinels obtained the rock part that Regirock was guarding. Cool. We'll definitely take it. And make our way further into this dungeon. Okay, we're definitely going to be going through all 35 floors. And hopefully running into the special thing I was telling you guys that was going to spawn on this dungeon once we get far enough into it. I'm pretty sure I don't have to make it to... Oh, yep, definitely the things are getting stronger. Because that is a That is Metacham, right? Yeah, Metacham. I keep mixing up Metatite and Metacham's names in my own head, so... But think that is a monster house on our right. I'm gonna be careful and not go that way. What move did you even use? You just said piece of cake, and I don't know what that means. I know what piece of cake means. It means it was easy, but I don't know what you actually threw at him. Is that... I thought that was the stairs for a second. Slumber Wand. We're not gonna go towards the monster house just in case, because you don't know what kind of poke... Actually, you know what? I should probably poke my head in there because of the times when there was the stairs in here. I'm gonna actually poke my head in here anyways, and I'm just gonna do one little thing because I have a good feeling I can knock everything out with a nice earth power. Let's see here. That should do a decent amount of damage in here. I'm not too scared. It could be worse. That is not good though. Calm mind. Some things in here have way too much attack now though, so we do need to get rid of anything we can. There's an Aeron that wants to join us. He can definitely join us. Join on, buddy. Hopefully more things get knocked out soon. 1,008 experience just for knocking out everything here. Not bad. We can easily get rid of everything else though. So technically we could deal with monster houses in this dungeon so far. Unless it gets worse, obviously, because it could easily get worse. And that's kind of funny, we both missed. Okay. Efficient Bandana, Rost Berries, Reviver Seeds, I'm taking that. And we're gonna drop maybe... As of what it looks like, maybe the spikes. I haven't been using those as often. So we're just gonna drop that and go. And it looks like we found the stairs. Good. The sticky trap. And Oranberry got sticky. That's not good. Definitely not good. We're gonna drink this max ether just so we get... we're gonna get our water pulses back. Just so... It's better to not waste those when you can pick them up. I'm just gonna leave the pokey and leave. Because we do have a far way to go. We gotta get to the 35th floor just for the final boss in this dungeon. I think the next one is the 25th floor. I could be wrong, because it could be changed. I'm going based off the original Red Rescue Team stats, because I didn't find anything about when they spawn on anything I could find. So this is basically maybe completely blind, because they could have changed any of this knowledge. So I'm just going based on what people have written beforehand, and hoping it's the same as the Game Boy Advance dungeon. Okay, not scared of that. Here, have a Sludge Wave, since apparently poison type attacks affect you. Did not know you were fairy type, if that's the case, because I know that psychic types are weak to poison. So that's definitely a fairy type now. I did not even know that. Yeah, you really are, huh? I always thought you were just psychic type. That's actually weird. I did not know that. Here, have a Sludge Wave, though. Knock you right out. Don't want your treasure chest, because I'm not too particularly wanting it. Just because I haven't ran into anything super strong with those. Also, I'm going to save Metatite before he gets himself killed. Because knowing my allies are going to get killed if I don't do anything. So we're going to get rid of whatever's attacking us. I still don't know what it is yet. It's a Mr. Mime. And there's an Abra. Hello. All you get is teleport, so, let's see if we can recruit you. I'll take a free Abra. And we got an Abra. Oh, that is really lucky. That is super lucky. We might be able to use that Abra to our advantage when we actually get to keep the thing. Hopefully we get to keep it. We have to make it through this game's dungeons. I'm gonna use Earth Power because it should attack both. Yeah, it did. Another Aeron wants to join us. Mind over Matter. Yeah, you can join us. We'll use you as a meat shield, and hopefully you can knock out the Abra. Yeah, you did. Good. Okay, another max ether. We're gonna eat this, and get more water pulses back. The more water pulses back, the better. Honestly, that is my new motto. The more power points, the better. We're gonna throw one onto Kraken so Kraken can have some extra health. So now you have 140 health is what it seems, based on that heal. So far, so good. It looks like yep, we found the stairs. I was gonna say it was up here, but we found it already. Okay, the music changed. So it looks different now. So we're definitely running into new things. I'm gonna throw water pulse down the hallway just in case. Okay, it's just an Aeron. Aerons aren't scary. Another Aeron wants to join us though, sure. We have too many Pokemon though. Let's see here. Anything I already have. It looks like the Hoot Hoot's not doing too much, so we're gonna drop the Hoot Hoot for the Abra. Or not Abra, the Aeron. Because I want to keep the Abra. Definitely. But if we can have extra damage from Aerons, because the Aerons are using Metal Claw, and I saw that it did 40 damage to the Abra, which was the reason why I even said Abra there. It was just because I was remembering the Metal Claw. So, as of what we can tell, it looks like we'll be safe, and it looks like there is a Kecleon shop in the bottom left. We might go over there if the stairs is down there. An apple. I wonder, if I eat an apple with a full belly, do I get... Yes, I do. Good to know. I'm gonna keep that in mind now. I did not know that. So, honestly, I'm learning... The more I play this game, the more I learn. Because some of these things I do not know. And these are just me testing things. I wonder, can I eat this again and get 200? Let's see. No, 150 max. It's worth knowing. It's good, though, honestly. Anything's better than nothing. 22nd floor, here we are. And we're doing pretty well, honestly. I'm gonna actually pick up this apple, and I'm gonna have Kraken eat it. To make him have 100... It didn't give him 150, it gave him 115. Okay, well, good to know. I would have turned into Kraken and then ate it, but sadly, I didn't know that was gonna happen. There is a Hypno on this dungeon. Okay, this is where things actually start heating up, is it? I'm gonna say it probably is. We're gonna be careful, though. Just in case, we're gonna slide slowly on into these stairs and get away from this floor as quick as possible. Hello, Mr. Mime. Thankfully, we have super long range because of Water Pulse now. I'm so glad we got rid of Water Gun. We had that through the entire game, and it was my only long-range attack for the longest time. And now we have a bunch of them. And honestly, it's been a savior. And we got a training thing. It doesn't look like this is where we want to be, so we're gonna back right on out of here. What is attacking multiple times? Something with Double Slap. And Kraken did a nice level up. Level 45, not bad. So technically we've... Ooh, X-Scissor. I already have a Bug-type move though. So I'll give up X-Scissor because we have I forgot what move it was on you. It was Signal Beam. We already have a Bug-type move known as Signal Beam on Maggie. So honestly, we don't need it. We'll be fine without it, I think. It's kind of weird, honestly, using Waterfall instead of Tackle as my normal attacking move. Because, I don't know if we'll end up running into something we won't be able to really use Waterfall on if we end up having to only use that as a last resort, like a Grass type or something like that. So we should be... It is a trade-off that I had to do in order to have better moves. I'm going to use Earth Power just to get rid of both of the things on the other side of this room, or just to do damage to one of them, because it looks like it didn't hit the... Yeah, it didn't even hit the Mr. Mime for most of those. I'm going to say it's on the left side. No, it isn't. There's still things in the walls that I can't get to, and I accidentally used Water Pulse instead of the poison attack that I wanted to. We're just gonna do Waterfall and knock you out. Ooh, Mr. Mime wants to join us, and I still don't have one, so you can join me. I'm also gonna drop a Aeron. I'm gonna drop an Aeron without a rare quality, though, so I gotta make sure I do that. This one has Iron Tail, so I'm gonna say it's probably this one? Nope, he has a rare quality. Whatever doesn't have Metal Claw, because Metal Claw 1 is doing good. This one can go, though. See you later, Aaron. It was nice having you for the short bit that we had you. Okay, an Oranberry. We're going to throw that onto Maggie, so Maggie has some extra health as well. Anything that is part of our main rescue team is going to be, definitely, pampered. I'm definitely going to pamper them as much as I can, because I don't want to go down if we don't have to. Also, that's always funny using a move that we have no power points left for. It definitely is funny to run into that. And thankfully, more apples. I'm so glad we're running into apples after having 0 of them throughout the entire of that seafloor dungeon with Kyogre in it. Okay, the next boss, Regice. Regice, are you ready to go down, buddy?
Intruder alert! Exterminate! Intruder alert!
Intruder alert indeed, exterminate. Exterminate? Probably not. Highly debatable. But you could try. You definitely can try, buddy. I'm not sure what kind of damage you're going to do to me. I'm definitely going to be careful. We're definitely going to use a nice water pulse on you. I think we can use Earth Power for crits. Or not crits, but super effective hits. Also, Discharge is only doing 27 damage, but that could be just because it's a weaker move. I'm going to use Earth Power and see what kind of damage. 26. And he went back to normal speed. I'm going to get up close and personal with it. I don't think it's going to do too terrible damage. 76 damage. Okay, so we do decent damage to it. Okay, whoa, that's a big hit, but that's a critical. That's probably why. He's paralyzed again. He's just getting bullied, basically, at this point. This is easy. You're going to go down pretty easily, Regice. I think it's because you probably have, like, maybe 22 defense and probably, I'm going to say maybe, like, 100 special defense because you raised it. Icy Wind, you have about, like, 40 health, Aaron. Good to know, honestly. I'm not going to save you if you go down, though. I'm not wasting Oranberries. I learned my lesson, honestly. I'm not giving up anything for free. And I'm saving my Blast Seeds just in case as well, because you don't know what you might run into. And it looks like he's not going to go after the one that's actually with, like, no health left. That's good to know. He's definitely not the smartest tool in the shed. And down goes the Regice. 2 of the 3 bosses down. And technically the special thing is a boss as well, but it's gonna, apparently it spawns randomly during the dungeon, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Something fell from Regice's body. Regice was apparently guarding this item. Team Sentinels obtained the ice part that Regice was guarding. Cool. Definitely cool. 2 of the 3 items we need for the special thing. Buried Relic, 26th floor. Don't know if this thing on the other side of the room has a long-range attack. It's a Hypno. Oh, we should be fine. We're just gonna slide on out of here, and something's getting attacked. That poor Abra. That poor Abra indeed. Abra used Teleport, though, so he should be fine. Good thing he did so, honestly, because he would have went down pretty easily by himself, because the only move he has is, in fact, I can't even hurl this. That's useless. Here, you can have a Water Pulse. Actually, don't we have an Oranberry that's sticky in our inventory? I could probably get rid of that now. No, I don't have it anymore. I guess when we left Regirock's area, it refreshed the stickiness on that item. Cool. Honestly, that's really nice. Ooh, that was a PP Leech trap. Good thing I didn't walk on top of that. Or technically I did, and technically it would have went off, but thankfully we, I guess, didn't step on it hard enough, I guess. I never understood that, because we don't have Wary Walk. It's just that we walked on it and we got lucky and it didn't actually set off. And the more those don't set off, the better, because there's some pretty dangerous traps in this game, and PP Leech happens to be one of the worst ones, in my opinion. Also, what is that on our left? Hello, what are you? Oh, it's a Gulpin! I was wondering what that is. I have yet to run into you normally. The only time I've seen a Gulpin in this game is from the Gulpin Link shop. It didn't want to join us, though. I was kind of hoping it would, but there's a seed over there. I'm checking it. Sleep Seed. Sleep Seeds are good. Sleep Seeds are definitely good. I'm gonna drop this apple on the floor, and then we're gonna pick it up, and we're gonna eat it. Also, I brought an empowerment seed because I thought we might use it, but so far I haven't ran into anything that is actually worth using the empowerment seed on. So honestly, we're just gonna keep it. And it looks like Gulpin spawn at the 27th floor, it seems. That's cool. This is the first time I've actually ran into them, so it's honestly nice to at least know where they spawn. Because I would like to have one because of how rare it seems that they are, due to it being on a pretty high level on the dungeon floors. And Hypno wants to join us. You know what? Sure. We'll definitely keep a Hypno, because Hypno has Hypnosis, and Hypnosis means free knockouts. I'm gonna drop off the Aeron, though. He has a rare quality. I'm getting rid of the Iron Tail one, then. I'd rather keep the one with Metal Claw. For a second, I thought the Metal Claw one didn't have a rare quality, and the stairs spawned right in front of me. Cool. I did not expect to find the stairs that quickly. There's another shop on this floor. I haven't needed to go to one in a while. Don't need a trick room, so we're just gonna leave down the floor. We're gonna definitely bully this Gulpin as much as possible. And the poor thing on the other side of the floor, which was a Mr. Mime, got hit by that discharge probably, and it probably didn't feel good. Let's be honest. And there's something sleeping on the next room over. It's another Gulpin. You know what? I'm gonna go for it and see if we can maybe get it. If we knock it out with ourselves, it seems like I have to knock out things in order to recruit them. Which is kind of bad, because sometimes you can't just one-shot anything. You just get lucky and you might get the final hit, which will allow you to apple trap. It was just an oranberry, it's fine. Actually, wait a minute. I shouldn't have went this way because I don't need to buy here, but I should probably check just in case. Let's see. 1 room orb. I can make everything into 1 room. Ooh, that could be useful. You know what? We're gonna grab this. We're gonna trade out a... Let's see. What is worth it? I want to keep as many oranberries just in case. We're gonna drop the sleep seed, and we're gonna buy that off of him. Because making a room just a 1 floor definitely sounds like something I would like to do, honestly. Yeah, you could buy that off of me, and I'm gonna buy that off of you. Thank you for the 1 room orb, because we can definitely use that to our advantage. There's a Mr. Mime over here that I can't hit until I actually get into its face, which I didn't want to do, but we'll definitely deal with it. There's something over here to hit. It's another Hypno. Not the worst thing. I haven't seen it get too dangerous, but if it does hypnosis me, it's definitely going to be a bad time, because the sleeps in this game are definitely death traps. And honestly, maybe I should get Pokemon with sleep on them, because I can definitely take advantage of that if the amount of sleep turns are the way they are, because they are very dangerous, and I've ran into it way too many times where I just get knocked out because of it. Another Mr. Mime. Not too terribly scared. You don't scare me. And it could be just because of how low level you are, and I don't need another Mr. Mime on my team, so you can go and leave. Let's see here, another Max Ether. We're gonna drink this, just so we can have our water pulses back. The more water pulses, the better, just so I don't have to use my Earth Powers, because Earth Power is very, very strong, and I made sure of that because I literally used all of my PP ups on those, just so I can have 30 of those. Another... You know what? We're gonna eat this Rossberry, just so I can get 2 belly. It's worth the 2 belly, I think. Let's see. Still no stairs. Still things in the walls. Still would like to know what those are. I'm gonna drink this right away, just so we don't have to pick it up. Who needs special defense? You do. You can have it, Maggie. The more the merrier for you, honestly. I'm gonna go upwards instead. Whoever wants to deal with that behind me, you can definitely deal with that. I'm not gonna deal with it. And it seems like it was that Abra that got away from us earlier. Which, at least we found him. He teleported away and I never got to find out where he went. And now we're dealing with Haunters now. Hello, Haunter. Good thing you can't hit me from this range, because you're just going for paybacks instead of actually trying to hit me. And I'll definitely take a free knockout. Nice try, though. Okay, let's see here. So far, so good. There's another invitation room. Honestly, I don't mind the invitation rooms, and there's our damage dealers. Okay, so the Mr. Mimes are dangerous. It just depends on which ones you run into. We're gonna go downwards, though. We're gonna leave whatever's behind me far away from me, and I'm gonna definitely just run for the stairs. The further away I can get from these guys, the better. Something's taking some massive damage over there, and Are you guys fine? Are you guys gonna live? It seems like they will because of the evasive ability that we have, and Aaron went down. We're gonna use one reviver seed on the Aaron because I have enough faith in the Aaron to survive. And he did. Okay. 32nd floor. So far, so good. Not too terribly injured. We're actually making a lot better, making it a lot better than the seafloor. Yeah, that's it. The seafloor ruins, wasn't it? That was the name of the dungeon. It completely went through my mind this entire time. It probably isn't even called the seafloor ruins. What? It's seafloor something. I can't believe I actually forgot the dungeon name. I literally did that dungeon yesterday. And that could be the reason because I haven't went back there ever since. I was like, okay, we beat it. I'm never going back. That was literally my answer to that. Whoever's over there, I hope you're fine. I do not want to revive you, if I'm going to be completely honest. Are you just taking free damage? Hypno, that's your, oh, wait a minute. That was an Ampharos that knocked it out. That is not good. Oh, we need to get off this floor. Big time. I don't know if it could see me through walls or not. You know what? We're going to eat this empowerment seed, since there's 2 of them. Okay, let's Mega Evolve ourselves. This should last the entire dungeon. And now you're finally awakened, which I'll read through this again just in case for those that haven't seen this yet. The Pokemon has been awakened and is powered up. Linked moves will always result in critical hits, and the damage they deal ignores abilities or unfavorable type matchups. Some Pokemon also Mega Evolve. Okay, now that we're Mega Evolved, we can literally rip things apart for the rest of this dungeon. And I don't think there's any downside of being Mega Evolved. So I'll definitely take it. What are you doing over the Metatites? If you go down, I'm literally not going to help you. This is literally your last chance. And you went down. It's your fault. I'm not saving you. I don't care if the Noctile is alive and well and making it his rounds around this dungeon and destroying everything in its wake. I literally will not revive you. If you're just gonna go like that and get yourself knocked out, I've learned my lesson. I'm not running into that again. And that awakened Noctile is now gonna do massive damage to whatever it runs into now. It's not dealing with me, that's for sure. I'm out of there. Okay, let's find this last pair of stairs for the last boss. And here it is. Let's get to that final boss, shall we? The 35th floor. The Reggie Steele dungeon boss. Okay.
Intruder alert. Exterminate. Intruder alert.
I tried to do different voices for each one.
Exterminate.
Exterminate, you can try. You can definitely try, buddy. I'm Mega Evolved, I'm not scared of you. And you're using Iron Defense, and most of my moves are special attack based, so here, have a, never mind. Oh, that hit. 169 damage! Was that a crit? I really hope that was, because, here you go buddy, have another one. Okay, it was a crit. So we definitely do decent damage to these bosses. But the monsters in this dungeon definitely do damage themselves. So, honestly, I think it's a fair trade-off. I think if since the bosses are weaker, it's probably for the best since this is a long dungeon. And honestly, I'm kind of scared of having to go all the way to the 99th floor just to get this special Pokemon. And because it's literally based off if you recruit it when it spawns, and I don't know if it's 100% chance. But we have to run into it in order to leave early, as what it seems like. And if we actually end up recruiting it and we leave early, or if we don't, because I don't know what's going to happen because this is a different version of it, I'll use an Oranberry on Abra because I kind of want to see if we can get this Abra out of this dungeon. Because Abra is definitely not the worst thing to have on our team. Because we can evolve it into something, and I was going to say we're going to evolve it into a Kadabra and then an Alakazam, and down goes the Registeel. All 3 bosses are done for, and now we have all the pieces we need. Something fell from Registeel's body. Registeel was apparently guarding this item. The Team Sentinels obtained the steel part the Registeel was guarding. That means, by finding the rock part, the ice part, and the steel part, all 3 parts of are yours. Cool. Oh, the 3 parts. They're reacting to each other. And this is why you get all 3 parts. And that's why I had to do research on this dungeon, because I did not know how this dungeon was going to be, and I did not know that there's going to be something special about this special piece that we just made. The 3 parts fit together and become a music box. Team Sentinels obtained the music box. So this music box is going to there it is. This music box lets you attract a special Pokemon that is in the buried relic. Okay, there is our stairs. That is our way into the next couple floors here. Don't know when this thing's gonna spawn. I really hope it's very soon. And if we at least get 1 to spawn, I think we're gonna end this episode off. I don't know if I have to make it through the entire dungeon. I really hope I don't, because I'm not prepared to go through an entire dungeon like this. Ooh, that's cool. I didn't know it changes the layout here. This is the first time I'm actually Mega Evolving in this game. Huh. That's actually really cool. Let's see here. Who needs special attack? I'll take it. I need an extra 1 or 2. Let's see here. Let's make our way safely through this dungeon because we don't know what's going to happen here. And I definitely want to find wherever this thing is. What is over here? An Ampharos. Not what I'm looking for, and it might have discharge, so be careful. I don't take damage from electric types anymore, which is a good thing. But my party members certainly do. So we do want to be careful for them. Okay. Let's see here. We might be able to hit this thing. Yeah, we definitely could have hit the Haunter. I should have went for it. Okay, let's hit whatever this is. 105 damage and it's an Ampharos. Not what I'm looking for. Definitely not what I'm looking for. Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding indeed? Doesn't look like it's on this floor and that's a sleep seat. I don't want it. Let's keep going. 37th floor. What's on the other side of this room? Not what I'm looking for. Sadly. It's gonna be... It only has a 1... apparently, only 1 spawns per floor if you run into it. So, we're gonna have to run into it a couple times in order to get it. If we can recruit it on this dungeon, that is. Should I walk around the dungeon? Not really. I don't really want to go too far over there. I have a feeling it will have a higher spawn rate the farther we get into the dungeon. That's what I'm going to say. And I'm going to go for that. So let's just keep doing that. I'm going to poke my head over here and see what that is. What is that? I didn't see what kind of damage you did. It's a Hitmonlee. Aeron's dead. I'm sorry, Aeron. That's your last chance. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, good thing. For a second, I was about to say, that could be bad, but you know what? It's probably fine. And we knocked out an Awakened Pokemon. Pretty cool. That's our first one in a while. Other than the Kyogre. But let's get out of here quickly. 39th floor. Please start spawning. I don't know when you spawn, and I really just want to find you. We should probably go towards the monster house, because that's probably going to force spawn it. Because it spawns a bunch of Pokemon at the same time. So we're going to definitely check that out. I think I'll survive anything that spawns from it, because of Earth Power. But, you never know. We're also going to use our 1 room orb very shortly. On the next floor, I think I'll use it. But we're definitely going to be careful. What's in this room? Let's see here. Does it spawn? Does it spawn? It did not spawn at all. Well, we're using earth power. Here you go, buddies. Anything that wants to die can have a free way to, being unalived. Here you go, have another earth power. Leave me alone. Big time. Ooh, a Hitmonlee wants to join us. You know what? Sure. I'll take a free Hitmonlee. And there's only a one Mr. Mime left. Too late there, buddy. Too late there. Okay, let's see here. Protect. I do not need protect. That is like the last thing I would need, honestly. Let's see here. Next floor. Sadly, it wasn't in the monster house. The 40th floor of this dungeon. It's a Machoke. I was kind of hoping that was something else. You know what? We're going to turn it to a one-floor dungeon now. So let's see here. One room orb. Let's do this. All walls break on out. Let's see here. What do we got? Machokes, Machokes. What's over here? Hitmonlee. Didn't spawn. Maybe we'll stay in this room for a little bit just because I can see everything and I can knock everything out easily. So we're definitely going to go for some free knockouts. Let's see what kind of item spawned here. There's a Carbos here. I'm going to take that. It's a free upgrade right there. Let's make our way around here real quick. Ooh, there is some definitely... So this is what was in the walls. Oh, that is nice. Good thing we used that. What's over here? Machoke. Not what I'm looking for still. We're definitely going to grab the free things in the walls, though. I did not expect that to be in the walls. Let's see here. Where's some more? We're going to look around until we find some more. There we go. There's one in the bottom right over there. I'm going to go over there. Hopefully this thing spawns on this big old room. Since we can literally see what it is from a mile away. This is definitely the best room for it. So we might stay here just for a little bit. Pounce Wand, I don't need it. Let's see here. Anything, let's see what that is. What is it? Another Machoke, and there is some more stuff over here. We're gonna drink this. I'm gonna drink it. I think I should drink that. Just in case. Okay. Hello, Machoke. I think I can hit you from here. Yes, I can. Hello, buddy. I can hit you from, like, almost across the map. Let's see here. Protein. I'm gonna drink that since I have the most attack on the team. I'm gonna drink this calcium as well, just so I can keep up with the amount of damage I can be dealing. And it does not look like any more of those free stat boosting items are left over. I'm gonna let one more thing spawn and then check what it is, and if it isn't what I'm looking for, I'm gonna go right back into the stairs and we're gonna leave this floor. 70th floor. Back on this area again. Still literally nothing. All my moves are back. Weird. Very, very strange. Why do I have my moves? Something's behind me, but I can't check it. What are you guys attacking? Don't know. There it is! Oh my god, it spawned. Don't you... I swear to gosh, if you know... Wow. They just killed the thing I've been looking for this entire time. I am not very happy about that. Not at all. And I literally pointed out, hey, there's something behind us. And apparently only one spawns per, or maybe, unless it's one floor, maybe, I don't know. But it definitely, at least I know it doesn't just spawn on one floor, I guess. I was kind of thinking it wouldn't spawn any at all. But at least we know it spawns, right? It's Mew! Yeah, this entire time it was Mew, and I was wanting to show you guys and fight it off like a proper battle, and my allies ended up knocking it out before I could even get close to it. I'm just gonna use my Pure Seed and get out of here. Like, now. I'd like to just leave. Please, let me leave. I'd like to go home. That's a random golem. Hello, golem. Whoa, you ran across the map quicker than I thought you would. Okay. Oh, hello. I like this room. I like this room a lot. I did not expect this. Evolutionary items. This precious item helps Pokemon evolve. Some Pokemon apparently needed to evolve. Try using it in Luminous Cave at Wishcache Pond. We need 4 of them to evolve Maggie, so we're gonna definitely take all of these. I'll definitely take any freebies. I'm gonna drop my orange berries for this, honestly. I'm gonna be completely honest. I do not care about my orange berries if I can get evolutionary crystals. I have like 80 of them anyways. I brought a bunch with me just in case if I had to worry. And I'm gonna take these chests because these chests might actually have something useful. So we're gonna take those as well. Because deluxe boxes seem to have like DX berries and stuff like that. And I can use that for better stats, better everything. And maybe even some better rare qualities. Because I would like to see what kind of rare qualities we can get. Because I'm pretty sure I haven't seen every single rare quality there has to be in this game. We're going to sort my items real quick and then we're going to see what we can get here. I want to keep my empowerment seed. Warp seed can go. Another deluxe box. I'll drop a max elixir for that because I have a bunch of those as well. Perfect apples aren't being dropped though. Blast seeds are really valuable in all honesty. I don't want to drop the all dodge orb because those are really good. I'm gonna drop my blast seeds for the last 2 of these. They might end up being something really good. It's worth the shot. We'll take the rolls and see what we get. Okay, let's get out of here. So we didn't run into Mew again, but at least we made it out of the buried relic in 2 hours time. Spooks successfully made it through buried relic. Rainbow gummy, silver dojo ticket, another silver dojo ticket. I'm just gonna open all at once. We got a tiny reviver seed, a bunch of rainbow gummies. Not bad, honestly. We're definitely taking everything we got from this dungeon, as in allies, because all these seem pretty good. And I would definitely like to at least have them. Like Machoke, for instance, seems pretty cool. We didn't have a Machoke or a Machop at all, so honestly, anything we can get is pretty cool. And I almost said no to the Hitmonchan. That would have been bad. Definitely would have been bad. I just thought of this. If you get a Tyrogue, how would you get Hitmontop in this game? I do wonder that. I really do. I wonder if there's a special way of doing that. Oh, here's our small stomach Pokemon. I was wondering why we got 200 belly from a perfect apple earlier. And the next morning. Next morning indeed. Nothing happened. Anything special? I don't know if we got any story for that, but...
Good morning, Spooks!
Nope, just a normal day. I guess we're done with the buried relic, so I guess there wasn't any real story to it? Okay then. Oddity Cave. A gift from the rescue organization. That's just more bronze dojo tickets. Gotta love those. Stormy Sea. Oh, that's the dungeon. Stormy Sea dungeon for Kyogre. Duh. There we go. But with that, we're gonna be ending this off. But I'm also gonna tell you the next dungeon we'll be doing. But I'm gonna actually tell you what you have to do in order to get it. So we're not doing the Howling Forest, I believe. I believe the dungeon that I actually... Wait, it's still telling me to go there. Why is it telling me to go there? Do I really have to unlock Mew? Don't tell me. I'm gonna hope I don't. I'm just gonna say I probably don't. But in order to get the next area, I have to actually complete the Solar Cave, and I'm actually gonna do that in my own time. And we'll be ready to do the next dungeon because of getting the Solar Cave done. So, as always, thank you for watching today's episode. Sorry for this being a super long episode. I'm dying of heat stroke, and I'm going to go and turn my fans on now. Thank you all for watching, keep being spooky, and see you all next time. Peace out, and in the next one I should have maybe Mew and maybe the Reggies. I don't know how strong they are the second time around. And hopefully Mew isn't the hardest thing to get. So, thank y'all for watching, see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Okay, boys and girls, so, I'm just gonna throw this at the end of the Mew episode, that since we didn't actually get to unlock the Mew, but I did find out some things about it. But I found out that this is something that's actually part of the picture log, that I've been keeping track of as a thing to tell me when this game is actually over, because once that's completed, this series is over. And this actually happens to be something with it, because I was looking around and I saw random Munchlax, and I did some research on it. So this Munchlax is apparently part of it, and we're just going to throw this at the end of the episode since it's nothing super big. So we're just going to read through this. No? Okay. Maybe it's because I don't have an... Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, he's just running for it. Okay, so apparently he needs an apple. So maybe he doesn't like what I have already in my inventory. So we're just going to give him an... No, we do have an apple. Well, we're going to get a bunch of different types of apples then. That's what I was told, that you need to give him apples or something. So we're just going to give him a bunch of apples and see what happens. There we go. Flump. Okay, so I was right. Something did happen. I was just making sure, just in case. Yoink. Those are mine.
Hey, that belongs to Munchlax. Munchlax went back.
Keep it or return it. Return it. Spooks returned the apple to Munchlax.
Really? Really, you give food back to Munchlax? Munchlax feel all squishy inside. You honest and nice, Munchlax like. Munchlax say thanks. Thank you with this.
You got the Munch Belt, but you can't hold any more, so it was sent off to the Kangaskhan storage.
Munchlax, go now.
Okay. Oh wait, he said something else. Wait, oops, I didn't mean to talk to Tyranitar. I want to see what he said there.
You good to Munchlax?
No problem, buddy. So, that was apparently for something, I guess? For some reason, that's a thing. When equipped, it boosts wearer's attack, special attack, but it also makes your belly empty more quickly. Cool, I guess. Honestly, I'm glad that we got that now. And let's check that out, because it should do something. Because I saw a picture of it. There we go, finally, something new. And I also found out another one, so it's not all just legendary boss fights. So one is a Smeargle, and it's actually right between the Rayquaza and the Kyogre. And that is something that I'm actually going to end up doing that one next. I believe that's what I'm going to go with instead of doing the Latios and Latios stuff. I actually ended up recording the beginning of Latios's one, and I also recorded the beginning of the Ho-Oh ones. So, with that, thank you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Cut back to, the end credits. See you guys later. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.